Hello and welcome to Peter's Scott Cars. Today we have this 2015 BMW 4 Series Gran Coupe. Just starting with the front of the car, I'll get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. That is the case all the way along the front of the car. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see, a couple of minute stone chips, as to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Also, just point out the car does have the front and rear parking sensors. It's got the upgraded 18-inch bi-colour alloy wheels. All four of the alloys really nice, as I'll show you as we go around the car as well. Starting with the driver's front alloy wheel, really am struggling to see a single mark. The car has a full set of premium branded tyres, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. While I'm low down, just point out certainly no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Absolutely nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. There's no scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Moving along the driver's door, really am struggling to see anything to point out. Get a close up underneath the door handle and highlight there's no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't see any chips to the driver's door edge. Once again, can be quite common. Moving on to the rear door, in identical condition. Again, can't see anything to point out. Moving along the door, that does include no marks underneath the handle, no chips to the door edge. Can't see anything to mention again on this rear panel. That alloy wheel, exactly the same as the driver's front. Really am struggling to see a single mark. Just take you into the car from the driver's side. First I'll point out driver's step, all really nice all the way along. Fantastic specification. The car has the full black leather interior. Front seats are heated, as you'd expect. All seats really nice. Get a close up of the wing and edge of the driver's seat to show you that. Car has had the genuine BMW overmats from new, so there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up of the driver's footwell to highlight that. Still do have the genuine BMW overmats with the car. Car does have the satellite navigation and Harman Kardon sound system as well. Taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the plastics on the rear of the front seats. Can be quite common. Once again, those BMW overmats have done the job and protected all the carpets. Carpets in the rear, exactly the same as the front ones, free from any wear. Can't see any marks to the step again. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. No marks to the centre of the bumper either. Car's never backed into anything at all. Just get really low down so you can see there's no marks to the plastics on the underside. Car's never backed over anything either. Car has the power opening and closing tailgate. Just open it up on the key for you. All the bumper really nice. All nice and clean inside the luggage compartment. Parcel shelf is present. Can't see any scuffs to the plastics or rear of the bumper. Can't see anything to mention on the tailgate of the car either. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the driver's. Can't see any parking dents. Once again, just get a close-up of all bumper corners to show you there's no scuffs or marks. Can't see anything to mention on this rear panel. No chips or scratches. That alloy wheel, same as the other two I've already shown you. Again, struggling to see a single mark. Moving on to the door, can't see any chips at the door edge or marks underneath the handle. As I take a step back, really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides just so I can show you all the steps. As I said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. There's no kick marks or scuffs to the plastics on the rear of the passenger seat either. Moving on to the passenger door, again, really am struggling to see anything to mention at all. I've already mentioned both mirror covers free from any scuffs. Passenger seat, as you'd expect, same as all the others I've already shown you. All the leather really nice on the edge. Over mats again, protected all the footwells. Passenger footwell unmarked. Really is a cherished example as I go around the entire car, inside and out, other than those very, very minor stone chips which I have pointed out. Really am struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. An absolutely cherished example. Onto the final alloy wheel, same as the other three I've already shown you. Once again, struggling to see a single mark. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view the 128-point AA inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on our website, so if you do require any further info about this BMW 4 Series, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. The car is then transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're completely satisfied. If you have any other questions regarding delivery or the car itself, please don't hesitate to get in touch. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.